Check out the behind the scenes of episode 2. The sinners are much more fun. I mean, it's just really a bloody good time.
And I gotta go.
Welcome back, gays, ghouls, and everyone in between to our YouTube channel, The Horror Bandwagon. Hi, my name is Sergio.
And my name is Cody.
And we are boys for horror analysis,
criticism,
and spooky,
and sometimes kooky
entertainment. And we are back with another Chucky Season 2 featurette reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to episode 2's behind the scenes featurette.
And you may notice from our outfits, we did just get finished watching Halloween Ends.
Yes.
So we cannot forget about all of you Chucky fans.
Absolutely.
And making sure that we deliver these featurettes to you as soon as we can.
But with that being said, please stay tuned because our Halloween Ends reaction is coming out soon.
So make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell so you get notified every time we post some new content. And if you want to support the channel even more, you can go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/thehorrorbandwagon.
Now, without further ado, let's get into it.
Welcome back, my beloved
Infamous
bad apple.
knife expert.
Did you
I love
enjoy
this.
the
I want
latest-
every featurette to be like this.
You also call yourself an infamous knife expert.
Let's break down this week's death scene, shall we?
Oh, a kill count.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
It's sort of weird when two people die and I didn't stab either one of them. But especially when it's accompanied by a killer tagline. Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna pray?
I just love the organs in the back
Yeah.
of that scene. And you know that slogan's going to be on t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I just growl at her and she dies. What a fucking legend. I know.
Okay, so far we're at 2 kills. Not them coming for Dead Meat's job. We're in this featurette.
Moving on, I gotta give mad props to my girl Tiffany for this one. A nail file as a murder weapon. Excellent one-slash technique, just like I taught her. Let's take another look at this.
No, we don't got to keep looking at throat slashes. Those always get me.
Execution. So quick, so clean. File that under murder. Nailed it. So,
Nailed it.
2 more kills, and we're just getting started. That's a total of 3 for those playing along at home. Now get ready for...
Cheers, 3 kills. I'm looking for more though, Chucky. Let's pick it up, okay?
There's like this big, grand building that like we don't know anything about it. We don't know what's happening. We probably think Chucky's coming. So we don't know where to go if Chucky appears anywhere, and it's...
That's very true. Also, just being in a church and you're filming a horror movie just makes it feel like something cursed is gonna happen,
yeah.
you know?
Traumatize that through the story of our young gay boys, Jake and Devin. So they come to this institution that is officially...
I mean, that whole scene with Devin Sawa and how he's like talking to them is a very real conversation, like...
Yeah.
That we continue to have, honestly. Like when we meet new people and they're talking to us, like, do they know that we're gay? Do they like, you know, how do we handle ourselves? And they're in the church.
I mean, that's the thing about being gay is that everyone thinks that you come out once, but you don't. You come out like every day.
A few times.
Yeah.
into more being angry rather than being sad. He's all guilty, and I'm more angry about it.
Yes.
And I get
Because we never got to see Devin that angry. We saw a little bit. But
It feels like this whole series is like a...
Yo, everyone in the comments for episode 2 was like, Devin is legit comedy king. And you know what? We agree.
Yes.
We agree.
It's just a doll.
When he first meets the 3 amigos, his initial reaction is that, you know, he's heard the stories. These are a couple of wild kids that he's going to be able to
I'm sorry, but the glasses are really, they fit him really well.
challenge for him, these 3 kids. He doesn't know what he's in for.
Devin Sawa again? I hate that fucking guy.
Jesus.
I think that Nadine is my favorite character this season. She is so sweet and bubbly and fun and real and genuine. Dang it, I forgot the line. I'm so sorry.
That's really sweet.
Not what you'd expect of a busy film set. Everyone is just really, really sweet.
everyone is having such a good time at this set.
I'm gonna manifest it right now. I want to be guest stars in the next season, please.
Me and the kids zoomed with Bella to, sort of like welcome her. I don't remember exactly how this conversation went, but how did it go where I saw the first movie, I wasn't that impressed. Underwhelmed. And so the rest, like me and the other kids,
Tired.
were like, dying laughing.
She fits right in.
I have to like hide behind whatever contraption Chucky is on. Like in this scene, he's in a chair, and there are 2 puppeteers right now that are controlling.
It's so freaking cool. You know this, guys. We love it when we see that maneuvers.
Like huddled back there doing all this magical stuff. It looks so natural from Chucky. It's crazy. It's terrifying.
I always wanted to play hard in a Catholic church. I mean, pray hard.
Wait, sorry.
Me like, nope. Went too much, too hard.
I've been playing Tiffany for about 25 years now.
You should see the takes for this.
But with the television series,
You do not want to see an unedited video.
everybody and bring in people from the past. And I was really astonished last season and also this season, the depths of depravity that Tiffany, a super villain, and he also shows some of her backstory. So I didn't realize she was truly, truly bloodthirsty. I mean,
You know that Jennifer Tilly is living for all the different scenarios that Don Mancini is putting her in.
Sometimes she's herself. If Chucky is inside Nika's head somehow, they must be able to talk to one another. And I just,
This was a cool aspect. The whole back and forth was really cool.
against Tiffany, that seemed really interesting to me.
Chucky is triggered by Nika seeing blood. So if Nika sees blood,
Oh, I love her shirt.
Yeah.
and then if Chucky gets slapped, Nika comes back.
I like the bangs on her. I like it.
Experience for both the actress and for Nika, because I get slapped a lot.
and so Tiffany really fell in love with Nika. And she was sort of delusional, like she really wanted Nika to love her. So she went a little overboard last season.
Yeah, just a little, just a tad.
A tiny bit.
Sleeves on and green pant legs, and then the digital team comes out and removes it after the fact. So it's kind of feat of.
That's gotta be tricky. Trippy.
With her, but she really truly does love Nika, and you'll see that in season 2. You'll see their relationship progress.
All right, I love it.
I cannot wait.
This show is so good at like keeping me wanting more, because I think the first season you really needed to go gung ho, like get people interested, get people hooked, and they did. And this one now you can kind of like stretch it out a little bit, get to know the characters and where they're at and how psychologically they're doing, while also having Chucky go crazy on the side.
Yeah. I have to say, I just love this episode so much. Live for everything Tiffany does. Just love it.
Yeah.
I like, even just thinking back to how much fun she had with like the detective when he was like, have you ever heard? No.
No. She's living for that comedic timing, and Jennifer Tilly is a funny person. So I feel like she is just a natural when it comes to that. And they're giving so much more depth to the kids, the teenagers that we're getting to interact with more. You know, like Jake is getting more of the acting, dramatic props that he has. Like they're giving him a lot of good dialogue. Devin is becoming more of a funny person in this show. In the last episode, he had a lot of really good one-liners, and I hope they continue that.
Yeah, I hope so too. I feel like you're right. Like the last season was more about setting up these characters and who they were, and like Lexi had to go through her whole arc of like, she was a mean girl, then she became friends with them, and I mean she's also, clearly dealing with the trauma in a different way because she's turning to drugs, And
which is, it went from like 8 to like 1,000.
Yeah, but I do like that like this season gives us an opportunity to explore more about how each of them deals with the situation that they're in, about how they got here. And I do also think, and they touched on it in this featurette, that it's interesting to see how like Devin seemed to have like internalized that and become more angry, whereas Jake is really coming at it from blaming himself and feeling a lot of regret and shame,
which is then kind of like tearing them apart a little bit.
So it'll be an interesting dynamic to explore over the course of the season.
And also Nadine. Oh my God.
I
The
know,
character of
she's so
Nadine. I think her
adorable.
name is Bella, the actress's name. And she is so freaking, she's a sweetheart. I think they're doing so well. And obviously like they fit right in.
Yeah,
into the cast.
I think that the cast really needed somebody at this point because Jake and Lexi and Devin really had their innocence kind of taken from them in the last episode or in the last season.
Yeah.
And so they need someone to come in who like gives that breath of fresh air, who like is,
because otherwise it's just gonna be super heavy during the whole show. I will say I do kind of miss Junior. I feel bad for that actor who's not like part of the whole thing anymore, you know?
Well, who knows? Maybe he'll cameo later in the season.
And that's true. I mean, if they bring back Devin Sawa, they can bring back that actor. And I've seen comments before being like, I really wish they didn't kill off Junior in the other one because he had such a great arc. They could have kind of expanded it a little bit more. But overall, living for it. We will be here for next week. Next episode 3. We are also going to be here for the episode 3 behind the scenes featurette. As we mentioned before, we just filmed our Halloween Ends reaction, so we are going to be releasing that very soon, probably around next weekend. So stay tuned. It's still around Halloween season, but accompanied with that, we are going to be releasing a podcast episode from our podcast, The Horror Bandwagon, that we've been doing for 2 years. We currently have around 76 episodes out, so catch up with us. But we are going to be releasing a podcast episode with a special guest talking about Halloween Ends. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, we have been your source for horror analysis,
criticism,
and spooky,
and sometimes kooky
entertainment.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.